It's time for the Free Enterprise World Championship of Darts. We have 3 competitors here ready to take on the challenge in their quest for the Sid Polendina Trophy. I'm your host, the Bullseye Black Mage Scala Kitty. Let's introduce our would-be champions. First, we have Zoe, the 180 Chuck Vermillion. Will this red mage be able to work Verm magic on the dartboard this afternoon? Next up, 360 No Scope, and can they make their mark as a world master at last? And finally, there is Cold Snap Alchemy, as our European representative. Can she bring the trophy back to Spain for the first time? So let's start with our competitor interviews with Zoe. So Zoe, do you think you have finally gotten good at darts?
I'm not sure. I tried to use the Christmas tree and that didn't work, so I had to Control Z that, and then we went for You, Me, and Dupree, and that was anything but a wow. But welcome everyone to Wacky Races. I'm Zoe Vermillion, and this is yet again another intro gag that I was not informed about. This is fantastic. Did we get the audio right this time, y'all? Did it work?
I double checked it. Please tell me that I got it right.
It works. It works. It works for me. Okay, did you hear Scala? Because that's the more important part, because otherwise I'd do it all over again. Anyway, okay, excellent. You got it, Scala.
Yay, we did it. We did it. We finally got the gag right. Great. That means we can actually do the real thing, I guess. I mean, if you want to.
Right.
Let me swap us on over.
All right, perfect. Welcome to this week's Wacky Race. I am your co-host, Zoe Vermillion, and joined this week by the wonderful, judging by their Discord picture, a very good pupper, and they are so nice that Siren knows them twice. Nth, how you doing?
Doing pretty good today. Pretty excited to actually see this because I've never actually run the darts flag, so I have no clue how this is gonna go. I barely even know anything about darts. I think you throw things like a board or something, but I don't really know.
So what you're telling me is you're not very good at darts, are you, Ed?
No, but it is an honor and a privilege to be here anyways.
Okay. Oh, I just need you to know that
It's time to get good at the darts.
it's time to get good at the darts.
Hopefully I'll be able to live up to that.
Actually, one moment, y'all. Before we begin, there actually might be an actual tech issue.
Oh no!
No, not me. Not me for once.
Not you.
Not me. So give me a moment
Yeah.
while I get stuff fixed on my end. Okay.
Absolutely, I'll keep talking. Because it looked like Gambit was not
Yes.
loaded into the seed. I was like,
Yes.
that's a little.
So my technique for dart is that I put them in the freezer, and when they're frozen, I just throw them. It will give me an edge.
Is that the cold snap?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. But this week, same 2 static objectives. Trade the Rat Tail, forged with the Adamant and Legend Sword. Our thematic objective is to get edge. Skylar, you have an actual, another intro gag for this, don't you?
Yeah. On today's episode, it is the World Championship of Darts, and our runners have to gain the notice of Edge Senpai Katana Yida Supreme so they can take their team to the championship and defeat Zeromus with the power of friendship and sports anime tropes and pointy objects. Up next on Wacky Races, and we'll begin as soon as Streamlink decides to remember that Gambit Stream exists.
Oh, so that's the theme. It's a
Hashtag Streamlink problems.
Yay, we got there.
All right, cool. We looks like we got a Kane start. I can't see what the other objective is yet, but we'll find out. So, as you will soon see, the World Championship of Darts is all about yeeting weaponry at the opponent. Everyone's fight command is just replaced with the dart command. And every weapon in the game is now dartable. Similar to how in Omnidextrous, everything is equipable by every character. You can now yeet whatever you want. You have a Stardust Rod, yeet it. Artemis Arrows, yeet them. Yeah, this is just going to be a matter of throwing literally everything but the kitchen sink, but only because the kitchen sink does not exist as an item in Final Fantasy IV.
I feel like kitchen sink should be one of the super smith weapons. Who would the kitchen sink be for, though? Like, who gets a kitchen sink here?
I feel like it's the opposite of scrap metal. It's got the edge. It's just the opposite of scrap metal.
Okay, that would make sense. It's just like, you know, who would be best with the kitchen sink here?
The kitchen sink replaces the spoon.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now
this sounds like
we
a suggestion I should throw into feedback and ideas.
I look forward to Rivers to conveying it.
All right, so now we should be getting ready to go. Now that we have fixed the technical issues, and this time it wasn't me.
So there we go. We are getting underway, it looks like.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. All right. So with the dart command being your primary source of damage, characters like Sid here at the start are going to be really strong because the dart formula works based off of your level and the attack power of the weapon. Also, that's a magma key. Let's go.
That's potentially scary. Although I guess, you know, more opportunities to find something good to throw. I haven't played with this flag before. Does it still... It only replaces the fight command, right? Like, Kane still has jump, everyone else still has like their magic and like that, right?
Correct. As far as I remember, I think the only thing I tested when I haven't played this one. I haven't actually got a chance to play it this week like I normally do. So a lot of this is going to be a surprise, and so I apologize if I throw out any misinformation. But whenever I did test this way back the first week of Wacky Races, I think I only really like grabbed a foo and walked around and saw how good foo was because foo starts at level 50. So any marginally good weapon you can you eat for pretty good efficiency. So yeah, looks like, was it defendable for our random one?
Yes, we're getting everything kind of loaded in there.
Cool. But both runners wasting no time here, going and dropping that magma key down the aggregate well. And I guess, are they darting it down the well? Is that why it explodes? Because it's just been thrown with such incredible force?
Of course.
I want to like reuse a joke I made like ages ago on one of these streams and say that what they should have done is made it like a mini game where you have to aim the magma key at the bottom of the well and you only get one chance, and if you miss you have to start the whole game over again.
That sounds less like Square Enix game design and more like whoever made Dynasty. I don't know what company that was, but they made that game. Is fun, but fun is a very relative word.
Look that up. Apparently it was made by a company named Irem, who I've never heard of before.
But
You don't remember Irem?
yeah, no, Irem, classic 90s game designer Irem. Well, there's a power staff we can throw. That poison claw you can throw is not going to do anything, though. We once again find ourselves in a flag set where claws are virtually useless.
You know, you could just throw it anyways for style points.
Buy the arrows. Buy the arrows. No. So, as far as we can tell, this was either a bug that was fixed or an inconsistency. But in the early iteration of World Championship of Darts, throwing arrows did massive damage, which would make sense thematically. They also would never go away because it effectively, I think it still used the as long as you have one arrow, it doesn't go away glitch. But it's upon Inven giving us all a heads up about that, some people tested it and it seems like that is no longer the case. Artemis arrows, though, still very good to throw.
Well, yeah, they're Artemis arrows. They got that beautiful Letching on it, the feathers. Ooh, catering administrator.
That's gonna be unfortunate if we do end up throwing the kitchen sink. How's he supposed to clean up afterwards?
You could just ask the sylphs that you just found here in Feymarch, see if they would help you clean up. Warlink deciding, I've looted enough of the Feymarch, we're just gonna keep going. Hey, some meat arrows. All right, cool. And a silk web. You eat that, but that's in a different fashion. Well, there's we have underground access twice over, and that's also part of an objective, so you love to see that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, checking that hook route early on to see if there's an edge there might still be a good decision here, just because, even if it's any of the other characters that have a high level, that's going to carry you through quite a bit, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. Getting an edge here for your objective would be great. Getting a foo for that high level would also be great. Most characters, your Rydia, your Edwards, yeah, they have such a low level that it's really not super great to use them, and they don't really come with, like, aside from Rydia, you have access to that self summon. They don't really come with a ton of other command options that are really worthwhile. There's also one interaction that I don't know how it works on this, and I don't know what happens when you berserk someone on World Championship of Darts.
Alchemy mentioned it in chat.
They use the fight command. Like,
boring.
It's the same thing as in the musical fight.
Boring. Okay, I was hoping they would just repeatedly throw whatever the last thing they threw was. That would be fun.
No, that's when we get the mime flag.
Perfect.
Please note, there is no actual mime challenge being worked on.
that we know of.
That we know of.
Put admin hat on.
Oh, there's some Artem's arrows. Okay. Whirling did not find those, but Gambit did here in floor 3 of the Feymarch. Those are very good. A Fusoya throwing Artem's arrows does like 4,000 damage. So very good. Whirlink is en route to Yang, because why not?
Go say hello. Bring him some soup.
For once, we have a flag set where Yang is not like the most useless character. That's nice.
It is nice. Good for Yang. I'm proud of him.
It's kind of ironic that he's better in this flag in which claws are completely useless. It really just shows it's the claws that are holding him back more than anything else.
Yeah.
Is it more like Wolverine claws now? Or is that just what they're like normally? Or
They're like Vega.
I was about to say, I'm like, is this like a Vega kind of thing? Is Yang just Vega with worse hair?
Yang is Vega, but like pre-time skip.
Okay.
Oh, you would think that claws would be good in this because it's like cheating at darts if you can throw a claw. There are like 3 prongs, you can hit 3 different spots at once. You can't hit 3 bullseyes, but
I love the animation of throwing an arrow because it's the bow. I love it so much.
Just.
I'm a fan of 6 throwing items by peeping at them.
Also, Gambit peeked the Feymarch bosses and found a King Queen Evelyn here. So, not Edge, but Edge's parents.
Wait, who else was in the Feymarch?
I don't know. I was too busy watching the turtle get poison arrow bows thrown at him.
Right.
It's like the whole mortar and pestle thing where no one knows which one's the mortar and which one's the pestle, except in this universe, no one knows which one is the bow and which one is the arrow.
Exactly.
You throw the big one! You throw the big thing at it! It's bigger, so it must hurt more.
Also, a very lovely ribbon from Defending for Bull, but also our objective number 4. So Warlink is the first runner on the board here, and a Baron key from Sheila 1. No skipping into Baron as of unlike 2 weeks ago now. Still very early. good character check if you want to look for that edge. And beyond that, it opens up the weapon armor shop. So if you wanted to see about buying some nice stuff to throw, definitely check it out. But as far as buying equipment to throw, arrows are probably going to be your most cost efficient. Oh, speaking of stuff to throw, there's a spoon and Maga Sisters at Asura.
Okay, cool. So they just decided to get some new daughters. Awesome. Congrats, Edge. Meet your new sisters.
Cindy, Mindy, and Sandy Geraldine.
Yeah, why not?
Really, they sound like, like the popular kids at a high school and like an 80s teen movie now.
I was like, Maga Sisters are the mean girls? Yeah.
Well, this fits in with the sports anime theme we have going on.
I mean, all right, wait. Then which one is the, no, Sandy's definitely the Ojo-sama out of those three, 100%.
Welcome everyone to another show of Free Isekai.
Free Isekai. You thought it was gone, but no.
I mean, I still have that screen loaded up, everything. We can bring it back at any time, y'all.
You can't just drop Free Isekai at me like that. That's not fair.
See, the funnier thing though is if I kept updating it.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Don't do that.
Oh,
I wouldn't even be surprised.
I mean, I did pick up a new series in addition to the Case of Vanitas and Remain, and that's Uramichi Oni-san. Hey, I got there.
So,
Yes, but anyway.
What just happened on Hobbs?
I don't even know. I was actually laughing at the Free Isekai thing, and I started coughing, and I couldn't look at the screen, and I actually missed everything.
We got a Porum. We beat up some orbs.
Yeah, it was CPU guarding a Porum. Warling said yes, please, and now Gambit is fighting Turtle. Also, a nice hit on Sid there.
Yeah, I think it's probably good for Warlink that it ended up being just a spoon from King and Queen Evelyn, because it means that he's not going to be punished in any reasonable way for not checking those Fame Arch bosses. So, I mean, that's going to be good for him here, and it sort of put him in a little bit ahead, although I imagine he'll go for that fight later anyway, so it'll even out.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, one really big important thing to remember here is that darting equipment doesn't hit weaknesses. So outside of finding a source of Berserk and something like a Rune Axe, we're not going to be able to hit those weaknesses on those Mag Sisters. Also, nice. That was a really nice, just upper part of the Damsian treasury there. We had a Curse Ring, a Gungnir, and a Light Sword. Wow, that was really good.
The Damsian treasury is like when you have two different Starbucks in the same area, and there's one that just no one ever goes to because they prefer the one that's more it's on the main street, it's right there, it's on the way where you're going, but you could just go to the other one, there's no line, and sometimes they do a better job making the drinks, and that's Damsian treasury.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like your commute is you're walking to work, but you always can stay on the right sidewalk. And the Damsian Treasury is the Starbucks across the street, so you have to cross the street and then back if you want to go to that one. So it's hardly ever worth it.
I just want to call it now Damsian Starbucks, forever.
If this is the legacy I've brought to this community,
yes.
I will be very happy with that.
Yes, I love the idea of Damsian Starbucks.
Also, Gambit giving us the rare throne room loot in Fabul. Not sure exactly what he was looking for there, but did find a Bliss Whip. Not a terrible thing to throw under this flag set. Ammunition, clearly. Yeah, no, you're right, Alchemy. Oh, Bucket's wine. Speaking of, if you want to actually use the fight command, there's your way of doing it.
I feel like you could buy those, but is it right to buy those? Are you really honoring the spirit of the World Championship of Darts if you're just well, actually, I guess heavy drinking doesn't play into it. So.
I mean, King Giat's gotta pay the bill somehow, and drinking the Bacchus wine makes more money than throwing the darts. So Oh, there's a rune axe though. You start to think about it. If like obviously Whirling doesn't know those mag sisters are there, but Gambit gets here and goes, maybe.
Maybe.
But
Are you flirting with the rune axe?
I'm doing the fingers right now. Just the
finger guns.
like the finger guns pointed inward
Oh.
because you're blushy.
Oh,
and
the
you're like,
woo fingers.
Woo fingers, yeah. Next senpai.
That's the one that got me his rune axe senpai.
There's a Rosa. I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I don't either. It's fine. I
Yeah,
don't think
off
it's
the rails
possible
in
to
under
know.
15 minutes. We got there.
New record.
Trying to try.
Yeah, Alchemy's actually doing her job. Alchemy is actually the most responsible person in this chat. Congratulations.
That's a terrible thought.
Doesn't matter, they joined.
Alchemy, your message in chat about the Runex looking at Sid saying "throw me with all your might." That just makes me think of like I could see that as a ProZD sketch.
Yeah.
Just picks up the
Runex senpai.
Throw me with all your might, Sid.
Is that what we've gone to for free, Sakai? Now we're talking about Cherem anime here.
Yeah.
Hey, I liked the last season of Cherem anime, okay?
It was great. Like
My
Oh,
ship
that's-
became canon. I'm good. I'm good. There's so much Lamp Senpai. It's fantastic.
Whirling found a second curse ring here in Eblin Cave. Can't eat that, but you can sell it, I guess. Also, there was a drain sword, not as good as drain spear. Good. Oh, hey, look, a boomerang. You can eat the boomerang, I guess.
That's what
Are we-
boomerangs are for eating.
No, normally Sid just sort of walks over and is like, gonna bonk you on the head with this boomerang as hard as I can, and then walk slowly back.
Now I'm just thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender with boomerang. You do come back. Hold on.
Hold on.
I need someone to throw this boomerang because I need to know if Board put in an Easter egg where that comes back to you afterwards. I need this to be a thing.
This is going to be the suspenseful moment of the rest of this run. Will
Alchemy,
someone
I'm
throw the
choosing-
boomerang?
I'm choosing to ignore Alchemy spoiling the answer in chat. Gambit finding a curse ring, so now both of us have curse rings. Whirling bought some samurai arrows, and I just noticed we're 17 minutes in, and we're finally getting Antlion.
I
Yeah,
know.
there's been a lot of free looting going on because everyone's like, I want fun things to throw. And then, they just didn't do anything for a while, which is, valid.
Yeah. We're samurai arrows. At this point, I would probably sell majority of my inventory just to buy stacks upon stacks of samurai arrows.
All right, let's see how they do.
More cost efficient than buying drain spears. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, that was a spicy throw.
So if arrows are bows, does that mean the bows themselves are arrows, or do we have bows that fire other bows?
I don't know.
here?
We can throw the bow. Find out. Also, hi Ogopogo. I'm sorry, Ogopogo. This is not the Canadian Championship of Darts. That was a couple weeks ago to qualify for the World Championship of Darts. You missed your mark. Also, shout outs to Mylon Zed.
Mylon Z.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ogopogo did not qualify for the World Championship of Darts due to not having any arms.
Oh, because he
Not
had
take
the
a peek at
bow.
save after saying that.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
He had it backwards. He was trying to throw the bow and not the arrows, so that's why he didn't qualify.
So anyways, there's a free Rydia here with the Sand Ruby, apparently. So there's a character, but also you could get a better character if you wanted.
You've got first character check, but what about second character check?
And are we going to do that before we go into Baron? Probably not.
I wouldn't
I
think
would
so.
imagine not.
Yeah, because you can get your edge, or you can get a foo while you're here. Not have to worry about it. Look at Gambit's on a bit of a demist hunt, just to cover all his bases, make sure he's not missing anybody. Warlick decides, let's go fill out this party.
Ooh, look at me. Predicting a play. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Forum.
Okay. Yes, that is Forum. I had to like think about it with the twins.
I always assumed the bed character is gonna be like facing outwards, because apparently everyone in this universe sleeps like on their face, which is really, really strange to me. But everyone has their own way of going about things. I'm not judging. But at the same time, I can never tell which twin it is because I expect them to be facing towards the camera.
It is. If you see the ponytail on the left side, that's Porum.
It is the opposite of their dominant hand.
Yes.
That's how I remember it. So left is Porum, right ponytail is Palom. But also their dominant hand is in their name, if you didn't pick up on that as well.
Only in English, though.
We're playing the English version, so it's fine. Yeah, but didn't you? That game already had a curse string. What happened to it?
What about second curse string?
I'm just more confused why the inventory boss was like, here, you must find a place to put this curse string.
Oh, maybe he already has it equipped.
Maybe he already equipped it. Warlink's like, I've now found 3 curse strings. What is going on? But Gambit's gonna raise the hovercraft, gonna probably go to Cave Eblin, look for that character, find the Rosa that's in there. Warlink gonna clean up and get this Artemis bow from Ogo Pogo. But then where do our runners go next? What would you do in the situation, N?
I don't know. I think I would probably do what Gambit's doing and check the character in Eblin Cave and then exit out if I was in his position. Obviously, we already know it's the Rosa from Warlink's side. In Warlink's position, probably, I don't know, maybe go up Mount Ordeals. You probably have enough strong things to dart that no boss up there is going to be too scary.
Yeah, I would definitely lean into that Baron check, just because you've got a stack of Samurai arrows. You'll be able to get through it pretty quickly, and it's going to be a character check as well as a key item, and then you can also peek the Baron basement to see if someone could maybe cheese, and then if not, you could always come back later. But that would be I'd prioritize that over Ordeals, because I have yet to find a Cecil or even Nutella, and going through 3 bosses just for the 1 key item, I'd rather do Baron first.
That's a fair point. Honestly, the Baron key slipped my mind.
I thought it might have, but I wasn't going to call you out. So.
The only thing that we know just from watching these so far about the Baron basement throne is that there's not very many free bosses still out there at this point, because we've seen officer soldiers. I think it's kind of like Baron guards and dark imps left for the quote-unquote free bosses. We've seen dolls in the waterfall cave, so
there's
no matter what's down there. A water hag too, right?
And in a particular universe, especially in this flag set, Alt Gauntlet is normally not terrible on the Odin throne. I think it's actually pretty okay here too, because one great thing about the Dart formula is even if you curse your anchor, it's not going to affect their damage. So they're not going to be a useless character. They're just going to be slower. So you can get a reliable RA1 setup and still dish out with your samurai arrows, 5,000 damage a turn, and you can survive as long as you're not getting wiped. Like within, like as long as you can out heal the damage you're taking, you should be able to get through it. That was a long sentence to say those very few words.
Yeah, the only thing I'd be concerned about there is how long is it going to take you to get through that now? And is it worth waiting to see, on Warlink's side where he has that Rydia? And I'm almost wondering, if he sees an alt gauntlet in the Odin Throne spot, if he might want to wait and come back later. Maybe if he ends up leveling that Rydia, he has a source of AoE damage and it might go a lot quicker.
Also, I want to point out that Warlink is going for your strategy of let's go to ordeals. So far, Scala's call to play, and this call to play, I am like 0 for 2.
Yeah. I hope my internet high five came through.
It was received. Thank you.
I mean, it was for Nth, but that's okay.
I know.
That's fine. I don't mind.
I'll give you a high five too, Zoe.
I only get one whenever I make a correct call. It's leg. Hey, it's leg. Was it attacked from behind? Let me show you how.
I mean, so I found out about legs in darts, and it's like how many legs are in a set of darts is a question. So the way it works is that I'm gonna make sure that I've got this right, okay? So in darts, when you win one game, you are up 1 leg. And if you win 6 legs, you have won a set. But most games are played as multiple sets. So you could have to have 18 legs or up to 50 legs to actually win a dart championship.
Darts is a strange game to me. Also, Firebird Lover in chat, the overlay is lying to you. Clearly, Scala's on comms. We're all on comms.
Everyone is on comms.
The only difference is Alchemy and Scala are comms with extra responsibilities. Me and Nth got the easy route today.
I know darts. I beat Wedge in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, Gambit. Oh, you're going to be totally disappointed by throwing this poison claw. Oh, it's not going to matter. Okay.
I was more laughing at throwing darts at Yang.
So, hold on.
What?
Again, another question for anyone who's actually tried this on this flag set. If you throw a claw, what happens? The damage formula is a multiplier, and claws have 0 attack power.
Maybe it has 1.
I was thinking it'd be 1 because you can't actually hit for 0, and dart can't miss. So I'm feeling like it's
maybe it does
like
default to 1.
Throw a dart and the game just hard freezes because it's trying to calculate for 0.
Yeah. So I'm sad that Gambit wiped there, primarily because it set him back on his looting, but I'm more sad because I really wanted to see what happened when he tried to throw that poison claw.
It's also interesting because Staleman does feel like it could be a dart term as well. You throw for 0, you got a Staleman on that round.
It does. It absolutely does. Now what about eggs? Do you think egg would be a dart term?
I assume it already is, but I have no clue. Maybe
Cool.
that's what happens when you don't win any legs. You get an egg.
Well, Whirling's going to give us some target practice here.
I mean, isn't a lot of dart terminology very British? That sounds like egg and leg sounds like some kind of Cockney rhyming slang.
It really
thing.
does. Yeah. Yeah.
And as such, I'm afraid to look it up. I do have the Glossary of Darts Wikipedia page open on my other monitor so that I can pretend like I did some research for this. And apparently there is egg and chips, which is scoring a 20, a 1, and a 5 in a round. So apparently that
sounds
is
like Cockney rhyming slang. 100%. There's no way that is not come from Cockney.
Doing research while the thing's going along is still research.
It's actually not rhyming slang.
Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset because I would love to know what it would have been, slang for.
Apparently, like way back in the day, it used to cost like 2 and 6 for a breakfast, like 2 shillings and 6 pence.
Egg and chips. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
egg and chip.
Yeah. Okay. It's like fish and chips with eggs.
Exactly.
We are learning so much.
I mean, now I'm like, do I want to actually try to make that? Is the actual question. Because
But
it's
probably don't.
well, it's no wait no. It's like, okay, so when you go and you get like a skillet, like a why can I not think of this word? Hash brown skillet.
Food.
Oh, I was gonna say home fries.
Yeah, or home fry skillet. Yeah, when you make like a home fry skillet, this is basically a home fry skillet, but with the potato in a different shape.
Yeah, it's just
I thought
basically.
you were gonna like make
fries with
a
eggs.
dartboard and then throw darts at something like it.
No, we're talking about
no.
eggs. We're talking about egg and chips.
Like, no, don't do that.
No,
It's the
no,
world championship of egg and chips.
that I could actually win. By the way, I do hope that on the opening, I do hope that you all appreciate the fact that I gave you all rainbow dartboards.
I saw it and I loved it. So happy.
It's cute.
Those are like $300 a piece, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't actually buy them. I just photoshopped them.
Wait, Whirlink did scramble a few eggs. The jury's still out whether or not he scrambled any chips. But now he's in Dwarf Castle, sees that the Artemis Bow sells for 40,000 and goes, maybe?
It's so tempting, but doesn't Artemis Bow also give like a bunch of stats that you might want as well? So it might not actually be the best option to sell it because it doesn't have agility on it too.
It does have agility, so if you really wanted to manipulate your agility, you would want to keep it, but you don't really care too much about the plus strength. But you also have to keep in mind it does also have minus wisdom and minus will, so you'll be a bit more tissue paper like the face of spells. But also 40,000 is a lot. That could buy a lot of samurai arrows. I would love to see if we can get Forge and we could get Artemis arrows from the gold shop. That would be fantastic. At least before they go away from being available in the gold shop ever again.
Tier changes.
Also, Poison Cloud did more than 1 damage. It did 27. So I guess there's some variance in the formula.
27 Poison Claw. I'm so proud of you.
That's one away from getting an egg and chips.
Oh my gosh. I'm okay.
Be strong, Zoe.
I'm only strong. Gambit, have you figured out that arrows are the answer? Gambit, have you figured out that arrows are the answer?
I know he sold the boomerang. Now we'll never know.
Ah. Yeah, just like the boomerang, Firebird. Sell the ninja shirt. You don't need it. Octamiam gave us some trouble the first time. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but... Gambit? No! Oh, Gambit's gonna, when we tell him in an interview that those samurai arrows in the same shop were more cost efficient than the Drade Spears, I think he's gonna be like, oh no.
I would assume that Octoman would be particularly strong against darts. Got all those arms to deflect them with.
Unfortunately,
I don't know if
Octamiam-
the flag is the right word.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think Octamiam took that feat. She's not high enough level for that yet, so.
Yeah, that would be Jang, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Look at me, I know
Ugh.
Dungeons and Dragons.
from Octamam into Bomb, and a second Sid. Or like, that second Sid has a lot of levels. That would be a great addition to your party. But Bomb here, Bomb in a spot that has low HP is always gross because it gains an extra 9,000 HP in order for the script to do its thing.
What does this do with the hand? I need to know this. The hand is my absolute favorite part of this game. I'm still disappointed that they removed the slowly creeping Golbez hand from the 3D remakes, so excited to see what Mom Bomb hand looks like.
I feel like we were so close to skipping the explode here, but yeah, I think it's red.
Yeah,
red hand.
I'm pretty sure it's a red hand. Most of the hands they're either going to be the traditional blue, red, gray, and then there's the mist hand, which is the spooky hand, that's the only one that generates that palette.
I'm staring at Gambit's screen going, oh, I wish I could just telepathically tell him that arrows are what he should be using.
Also dissatisfied with a very good point. Pixel Remaster means new creepy hands.
New spooky hand, yes.
I am actually like kind of excited for new pixely spooky hand. I mean, here it is, the red hand. Yes.
Yep.
I mean, I'm kind of excited for the Pixel Remaster. I know not everyone is, but I'm at least curious. And you know what? I am very proud and happy to know that they had Shibuya Kazuko working on it.
I think the thing I'm most excited about, which I have not seen enough people talking about, this will be the first official US release of original FF3.
Oh yeah, no, that is absolutely like super exciting.
Like, I've not seen anybody talk about that. I'm just like, y'all realize that we've never gotten that version of FF3 before. Like, come on. Like,
are you ready for Onion Knights?
I mean,
Onion Knights.
around here somewhere, I own a Famicom cartridge of FF3, so.
Ooh, smart thinking there.
Yeah, that was a warp glitch into Legend Sword.
So that's why he didn't take.
That's why he kept Rydia. Yeah. Good heads up play there.
It's going to be an interesting question because I don't think Gambit will have the levels on Rydia for warp.
Yeah, no, as long as Rydia lives through either of these two fights, Rydia will get it. Rydia gets warp at like level 13.
The one thing I am sad is that we'll never again see an armadillo grind.
That was, oh my gosh, that was so magical.
So magical.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch
last week.
Last week's episode up on our YouTube, along with all of our other VODs.
Yes.
Great content. That's how I found Free Enterprise.
Hey, we had to do the thing. Drop that link in chat. Make sure people are watching the content.
Yes.
Please watch the content. I work really hard to make sure that it all gets updated and taken care of properly.
Gambit casting a spell in this economy.
Spells? What?
This is as much as I like. Gambit's a good friend of mine. I'm going to tease him a bit for not figuring out the arrows work here. But this is really cool, just like dynamic of seeing on the left-hand side, we have Warlink taking full advantage of the Wacky flag and how it makes arrows incredibly powerful. And then on Gambit's side, we have Gambit just having fun with the Wacky flag while playing a normal Free Enterprise seat. Like, that's what we got going on here.
Yeah, but that's good. That's what's going to happen. You know what?
Yeah.
The whole joy of the Wacky race is okay. I guess we're saving. Oh, we didn't end up. Is that you get to kind of play it the way you want?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I would say it's very fun for us here to see this kind of two approaches to the seed.
I like to think the Sylphs are still honoring the darts flag. They got like their little tiny darts and they throw them and they have to go over to the other side, just pick them back up, take them back, get ready for the next round.
I like that. I don't necessarily like this. This isn't a Syrah. This spot is not terribly punchy, but you don't have a good source of getting wall up on this Asura unless you have Starveils still. And it's 18,000 hit points you have to chew through.
I guess you can lifelock Asura with Dart, right?
Should be able to. It might be a bit tricky. It's gonna take a while. Also, Gambit's like, I'm tired of throwing things. Kane, swing. Sid, swing. Okay. Does have a couple Starveils. Warlink's going to Starveil up here, and then this fight should go Pretty smoothly.
Yeah, he's still over there believing in the heart of the darts here with this, so should be.
No. Ed, it's the dart of the cards.
But cards aren't in this game. You have to wait
Yeah.
until Final Fantasy VI for that. It's like the only use for cards in that game.
When do we get fixed dice in free enterprise?
Please don't add fixed dice for free enterprise. If there's
Please
one
don't.
thing playing Worlds Collide taught me is I cannot control myself with fixed dice. I'm like, cool, this is what I'm doing for the rest of it. It's gonna be really slow, but I love gambling.
Oh no, I am absolutely the same way because I when I play Worlds Collide, it's like, oh cool, I'm gonna dual wield fixed dice with what is it? The offering.
Yeah,
That's
you hit
like
fight and you come back 2 minutes later for the
4
next
or
person's
6.
fight command.
Yep. Like, did you want to throw these fixed dice 8 times? Yeah, here you go. Anyway, for free enterprise.
the randomizer we are currently playing.
Look, Siren exists in the Worlds Collide server. Nth exists in the Worlds Collide server. I exist in the Worlds Collide server. It's fine.
What is this? A crossover episode?
It's the crossover episode.
Did the worlds collide?
Someone queue up Power Man 5000.
No, don't. They'll sue like they tried to do with Final Fantasy XIV.
I still think about Shadow the Hedgehog every time someone like mentions Power Man 5000.
Oh gosh. Luca was wearing a samurai bow around her neck. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Luca.
She was gonna dart it.
Oh, you got a pass. Okay. Absolutely love to see that. You can maybe fade Zeromus, because at this point, we're an edge, a
Wait,
rat tail,
wait.
and adamant away from Goma.
Wait, did you say fade Zeromus?
I said what I said. I don't know what I said, but I sure said it.
Giant percent.
It's a bold
Fade.
strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
Fade the LST.
More like this just fits in here
what
thinking
is
about
it-
this.
What is with bosses with this scene? Bosses in spots that just make them obnoxious but not dangerous. That is what this is. Just like Mom Bomb at Dwarf 2, it's just obnoxious.
That's why he's laughing at you.
Soko, don't make me come over there. Sassing me in chat. Yeah, this is the most ha-ha place ever because he has like 400 HP.
He's still laughing about the egg and chips.
We all know that he's a great cook, so
Wait, what did they eat on the moon?
Cheese.
prokaryotes and eukaryotes.
Because all I'm saying is that clearly Golbas must have like so much protein in his diet because he goes to the moon, which has like less gravity than Earth. Okay, we know that from Jump Club, and and still he like I don't know if he's like already like at this point in the timeline already just like amazingly ripped. But by the time he appears, he sure as heck is. I
That's why
have
he's wearing the armor like in Virtuous Last Reward, if you know what I'm talking about.
yes.
Well,
Yes.
if you listen
Wink,
to the
wink.
moon music closely, you can hear like ducks being harassed in the
What?
distance. So there's a lot of protein available on the moon somewhere. We just haven't seen it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no!
Just ever-present off-screen ducks.
Wait, or are they geese? Unk.
Both, presumably.
I mean, peace was never an option, so. Oh, we're continuing with the annoying boss. I mean, Luke's annoying no matter where you get him. It's just like, oh boy.
Now here's the question: is if you have someone who's both a doctor and a king, which like honorific do you use here? Is it like still doctor luggage, or is it now king luggage, MD, or
Doctor, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, MD.
Your Majesty MD. That got me.
It was the hog that got me.
Final Fantasy 12 had the Dynast King, now Final Fantasy 4 has the Dentist King.
What? So Logan,
I like to think that he's no. He's okay. Rather than calling any particular celebrity out, I'll just say I think he's an afternoon
Oh yeah.
doctor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nope. I 100% agree.
If you left him in the lower Babel long enough, you'd go back and it'd resemble that really creepy mansion he was trying to sell.
Do you think like Lugia sounds like now the real fight?
I think doesn't he get a voice actor in the 3DS version, or am I?
Probably, but I just don't remember.
Hey, look.
It's a hedge.
So here's the thing. You may have called the fact that Warlink was going to go check the Sand Ruby.
Yes.
Anthem may have called the fact that he was going to go to Ordeals. I made the call that he should have gone to Baron because there was the edge.
Yay! Now you get your high five.
Oh, give a high five.
I'm gonna do the call that Adamant is at the end of Sod. There we go.
Okay.
I think this will kind of like naturally lead Warlink back to Baron though, because he's probably going to do Earth Crystal and then just do Baron once he lands there.
Also, Warlink did not do the treasury, correct? I did not miss that.
He peeked into Football Castle and then was like, not Football Castle, Troy Castle, and then was like, let me leave.
Okay.
So he might go back in for it. We'll see.
Okay, cool. I have that pulled up. But also, Alchemy, if Lugia does not have that voice, I think he should have that voice.
Thank you.
No, they. Oh God, what was his name? The voice actor who, in, Dirge of Cerberus played Hojo.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Oh man. Anyway, Warlink is not going to go into Troy Castle. Are we going to turn right?
Do I get to do the thing?
He went to clear out his inventory. Yes.
Ooh,
So I figured
okay.
he was going to turn right.
All right. I'll give you all the cue. I'm waiting for it. All right, here we go.
Wait, that treasury.
Oh!
My jump!
He faked you. Gotcha.
I feel like Whirling opened the door, turned, and looked at the camera, just stare.
I'm thinking a wink.
That was that was a really bad treasury, by the way.
I wasn't even looking. There was
another curse ring in there.
There's a ribbon.
That's just like a 7 out of the bat.
I mean, the ribbon is far less useful when Golbez and Evil were both off the table already. So.
Ooh, basement check.
Ooh.
I think there was a protect ring in there, which is potentially useful, but
I think you're right. That's where the 2 out of the 10 comes from.
My
and friends.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Anyway, it was Paul Eating who I was thinking of, who's Hojo's voice actor in Dirge of Cerberus.
I just played that game.
I know, that's
I really enjoyed that voice.
Yes. But I have to admit, though, I like James C. in the remake. I think does a better job. And this is... don't get me wrong. Paul Eating did, a good job. But a good job in that every time he spoke, I just wanted to steal Hojo's lunch money.
I just want to point out, Gambit is in the process of throwing a poison arrow. Maybe he'll figure out that arrows are really good. Also,
Gauntlet!
we got a gauntlet. We have a gauntlet, and this is a really annoying spot for the gauntlet because we have puffs.
Oh, that's okay. But
Dart gets around it.
You know, if you're ever gonna have a day to have this gauntlet, it might as well be the day when you don't actually have to deal with it.
So for anyone who's ever watched a race, especially during the Lally-Ho League, and wondered, why are these racers keeping a drain sword in their inventory? This is why. This exact situation is why you keep a drain sword in your inventory. Because if you have no mages, you need a drain weapon to get through this alt gauntlet.
I did not know that worked. I've learned something new every single time I'm on one of these streams. Thank you.
Drain weaponry does extra damage to slimes. Lands.
puddings.
Gelatins. Puddings, puffs, gelatos. There's one I'm missing.
Souffles.
Place, thank you.
It's a little bit awkward because you would think it'd be like, you know, anything drain, think like a straw or something like that. You can't use straw and pudding.
Yeah. No, it's like you know, you just suck them up like boba tea or something. Oh my god, that would be such a cute idea for like one of like the Final Fantasy cafes to have like slime like style drinks that were like inspired. Come on, you all know you want to have a pink puff like slushy.
That would be really good. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Think of the drain sword as like a big sponge.
It's a straw. It's a straw.
Yeah.
I like the sponge idea better.
Now to go on another tangent, which is something that's never happened in Wacky races before.
No.
Thinking of, there's our adamant. Okay. So that is Gambit Gambit's only a rat tail and either the pass, which is at the top of Lower Babel, or the darkness crystal away from go mode. But instead of a Final Fantasy cafe where you have like slime themed stuff,
yes.
I'm just thinking of a Ragnarok Online themed boba shop where the boba is porrings.
Ooh, also very good.
Specific.
I mean,
It is very specific, but
now
you've met me.
have there been like a Dragon Quest like cafe that has a bunch of slime stuff? That's
Probably.
You would know more than I.
I know. I have.
It would shock me.
It is not like at one point on my stream I totally like derailed my own art stream to go look at the Final Fantasy VII like remake cafe menu, which
Gambit, please.
with my absolute favorite thing being on the menu being Reno's risotto, which is that's a joke for Scala adjacent people.
I mean, I didn't call you out, so I played the heck out of the Ragnarok Online DS game. So
Look, there was a Monster Hunter style Ragnarok game that was released for the PS4, I think, early in its lifespan, and it was fantastic and janky, and I loved it. Oh, an Able Lance. Well, for Gambit's strategy of play this seed normally, that's a fantastic weapon. Also, Whirling found a water hag here, which is not bad at the top of Zot.
It's the Tower of Blue Robes.
Yeah, it was. You're right. There were 4 blue robes in this tower.
To have access to the tower, you must be wearing a blue robe.
It's just it's the cult from Earthbound.
Yeah.
And I guess that would make me the blue cow.
Moo?
Does that make the water hag Mr. Carpenter, I think the name was? Or
Yeah,
that is the name.
Yeah. We're just all over the place with different JRPG references today, are we?
I mean, that's kind of what I expect during Wacky races.
All right, what is gonna be here from Zot? Is it a rat tail?
Nope.
Enters no, that's a Bahamut summon. Can't throw that.
That's ammo disguised as an orc.
Why can't you throw that? You know, that'd be interesting. Just throw an entire dragon at someone. It's like, yeah,
And
what else
not-
throwing arrows?
we're not playing Pokemon.
But I want to.
There
I
you
choose you, Bahamut.
I mean, that's basically a Charizard.
Just thinking of Bahamut saying his name.
Now I'm just thinking of like the creeping hand cutscene, but with that Gary Oak walking away Pokemon Blue music.
Oh
Because again, like you could easily stop both Gary Oak walking away and the hand, but
yeah.
you just sort of stand there and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that music piece is very iconic. It's Bahamut, a shiny Charizard.
I mean, what is it? Yeah.
Bahamut is Charizard, Mega Charizard X, and Wyvern is Mega Charizard Y.
I
I'll take
agree.
it.
We're all in consensus about this.
All right, Warlink is going to go to Baron, which we know is not only the edge from the character check, but also that required adamant on the Baron basement throne. Gambit, meanwhile, is at the top of Lower Babel and is going to be getting the pass. And I am surprised that nearly an hour into this, running off of 3 hours of sleep and the completely wacky conversation we're having, that I am able to remember any of that.
Good job, Zoe. You did you did a thing.
I did a big clap of the mic.
No, you clap on the mic. You get right up in there.
But I can't hold. Okay, let me try holding push to talk. And like,
Use your elbow. Use your elbow for push to talk.
there you go.
You did it. You did it.
I've done that before. It's incredibly uncomfortable trying to hit one key on your keyboard with your elbow.
The secret is just to never use push to talk.
Exactly. I'm not using push to
My
talk.
mic is wide open.
I used to use push to talk because I had the squeakiest chair in the world, and anytime I would move in any way, shape, or form, it would sound like there was a goose behind me. So I had to use Yeah, exactly.
Wait. All right. I have a question for everyone. To circle back to something earlier. What is in the pink puff boba tea? Oh, you know what it is? Okay, so there is a local boba tea place near me. So let us know. There's no Pepto-Bismol in the pink puff. Anyway,
it's Pepto-Bismol. It's
No.
cherry Pepto-Bismol, which is the objectively worst Pepto-Bismol.
I like cherry Pepto-Bismol.
I like normal Pepto-Bismol. I love the taste of Pepto-Bismol.
Okay, Google search Pepto Bismol.
Oh, Alchemy, you don't know what that is, probably.
Oh, it's a stomach medicine. With
Yes.
peppermint in bismuth, and
Yes.
hence the Pepto-Bismol.
Anyway,
Bismuth. Isn't that a rock? Are you putting a rock in your
Yeah,
stomach?
it's a metal.
Huh.
It is a metal that can help with tummy aches.
Yeah.
A metal rock in your stomach?
yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I stopped now.
Anyway, back to actual edible things.
I think it would be like that red dragon fruit, you know, that like really deep. pink one.
I'm still so mad that Snapple no longer sells their energy drinks because their energy drinks were amazing.
Mhm. I was thinking dragon fruit as well, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. So dragon fruit. Okay. Great.
My thought is that it would be. You remember Sobe?
Yes.
Because the color of a pink puff is basically the same as the strawberry banana Sobe.
Yes. Okay. So dragon fruit. There's strawberry. Okay. The the boba place near me locally, my sister-in-law treated me there recently, and her preferred drink is basically the strawberry tea with coconut milk and strawberry popping bubbles, and it's so good.
That is good.
So we definitely need coconut milk in this. I don't know. I've never had dragon fruit and coconut milk though. I'm gonna say it'll be okay.
It shouldn't be a problem, but it might. The coconut milk sort of has coconut milk when you add it to something. Here's where my like chef background comes in for no reason
Woo!
whatsoever.
No,
I never
that's
get a chance
great.
to use this knowledge. The coconut milk probably like flatten out the taste a little bit, and I'm not sure you would want like longer tasting dragon fruit, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, dragon fruit is a very,
Okay.
very. It's a flavor that works best in very quick and small bursts.
This is true. All right, so it's dragon fruit juice, strawberry juice. We got the popping bubbles. Oh, I guess what kind of tea should it be?
Probably like a green tea, so it's not anything that would overpower anything else in it.
Or a white tea, I guess, but that's
Yeah, I was
super
gonna say
light.
actually
White-
better,
A
yeah.
white tea, yeah.
White tea. I learned about butterfly flower tea. Have you all seen it?
I'm not.
It's blue. It's
What? Excuse me?
it's blue.
I just came to this conversation. I wasn't listening, and then I'm here.
It's blue tea. It apparently tastes kind of like green tea. Basically, people mainly drink it because it's blue.
It's blue, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fair, me too.
But here's the cool thing about it. It reacts to acids and turns purple. So if you add lemon to it, it goes from blue to purple.
Sick.
And if you make like an iced version of it, and you can say that glass is blue tea full.
I like that I could hear Zoe like moving away from the mic to laugh.
Let me see if I can find a
Like
good
I said, my
picture.
mic is wide open. So I've got to
Okay.
move away, otherwise I'm going to
Okay.
cause it to peak.
Okay.
Gambit finally makes it through ordeals here. I forgot what was up here.
Power kick.
Tower Kid. And will not be leaving. Warlink. You doing,
Alright.
Warlink?
Look,
Oh, you going out to save first?
please, if for those of you who are in chat here on Twitch, please look at how
Instant click.
beautiful this tea is.
Oh man, I want it so bad.
Oh,
Okay.
Warlink got the adamant, I believe, from Mylon Fight.
I clicked it. Yeah. I wasn't looking at tea. You know.
That is beautiful. That looks okay. So it's beautiful. I would drink it, but you have to admit that the left hand side
Yes.
that looks like paint water.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, I only found out about that because of circling back around because of Anime Collaboration Cafe.
Oh my god.
That was
Wow, we're back to free isekai.
we
Amazing.
are back to free isekai, and me being sad that I can never go to an Anime Collaboration Cafe because I live in America, and they look so cool and fun, and I want to go to one, but you have to be in Japan, and
You
this
just take a trip to Japan, Scala. That's all.
I should take a trip to Japan. The thing is, my here we go. We'll have a momentary Scala info thing. My half sister was actually a Japanese translator for a while, but I never was able to like afford to go visit Japan while she was living in Japan. And even then, if I'd gone to go visit her, it'd be up in Aomori and not like in Tokyo.
I've always wanted to be a translator, but I could never do it because I'm a trans now.
Wow. What's happening in this state?
I just realized something.
What? What?
The darkness crystal is either behind that Magus Sisters fight or there's a demist on the route.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true.
Or
Wow, and
or
you're actually
Demas could be in
paying
Sealed Cave.
That's fair too. Oh, that would be worse. No one's gonna go to Sealed Cave. I feel like people would check the hook route before checking Sealed Cave at this point.
I kind of broke chat.
All right.
I can't believe Anthony's actually paying attention to the state. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good job.
I'm glad they are because I am certainly just barely holding on. Warlink goes, all right, let's go look. Surprisingly, Warlink is checking this before even doing the King Queen spot. Or King Queen spot. King Queen in the Bahamut spot, I should say.
That must mean that he really doesn't want to do that Magus Sisters fight. I can't say I blame him, but
I don't know if he actually even looked at the bosses when he went there the first time.
oh, that's right, because he didn't do. Yeah,
No,
he
I
might not be
believe not.
thinking about that.
Yeah, so he maybe just doesn't want to go back down to the Fey March if he can avoid it. He'll probably feel bad if he has to go there and sees the King Queen, but then he'll feel better when the King Queen only drops the spoon. So
I mean, I kind of like this play a little bit because I feel like when you're in one of these community races where you're racing against a large number of people, you've kind of got to take that one risk no one else is going to take to set you apart from the pack sometimes. So if this ends up being demissed and everyone else only checked with Warp Glitch and leaves this to last, that would be huge.
yeah, absolutely. Especially if others maybe like you get to the point you've beaten the Magus Sisters, you still don't have your Darkness Crystal, and no other way to progress. And maybe you go, okay, well let me go check the hook route first, because it's arguably probably a little bit faster than checking this. What do we get? Do we get our Trolley demist here? Nope, we got D-Lunars though. Close. So yeah, both runners now in a rat tail hunt. It's either gonna be locked behind that Magus Sisters fight or King Queen spot.
It is possible that one of them is the rat tail and the other one is demist, so there is that.
That is true.
It is possible this is like Pan and opens up a bunch of other things too.
Awesome. Though if we do get some sort of terminal key item here, I wonder if we'll get to see Warlink just like pause for a moment and go, what? I would love Harp here. I want Harp.
I would like Pan into package and heart,
Oh, that would be nice.
then demist at package.
Of course.
Okay.
That gives the darkness crystal, and then rat tail is hidden somewhere that you don't know where on the moon.
No, I kind of want Rat Tail to be behind Demist at package and Twin Harp to have Darkness Crystal. So either you go check the package or you go on a wild goose hunt. And no, I will not be pressing the honk button because I'm the one that said goose this time. That would be cheating.
Okay, we got it. It's time for.
Is it time for the art?
Yes, it's time. It's time for the fan art of the episode.
It's time. It's time to get good at art. All right, what's our? Yes,
Nice.
love it, love it. Make sure you should send it to Oscar.
I will also add us, but basically the idea would be that the pink puff face would be printed on the cup, and then of course you would then fill it with the with the drink.
I love that. Yeah, that'd be so good.
And then you could have like all the different flavors. No Pepto-Bismol.
The Pepto-Bismol is what you drink afterwards because I think that much, like, yeah, that's probably going to be a bit of a heartburn in a cup.
Dragon fruit is really
My
strong.
tea had a tail in it. Yeah, you found your pink tail. That is like the golden ticket of
Yes.
the pink puff boba.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't see into the cup.
If you win, you get to go to the magical pink puff boba tea factory.
A pink gummy worm
Yeah.
and 1% of them. Yes, I love it. Love it, Magus. Also, a spoon for Warlink. And now, the moment of truth,
Wait.
is Mag Sisters what we need?
Pepita bringing up that if you get the rat tail, you get an adamant armor, but it's just the adamant armor T-shirt
Oh my
from
gosh.
week 1.
From week 1. Oh, the callback. Yes.
Nice.
I still really kind of want to make one of those.
We still need to make a power shirt.
Yes. Yes.
Is a power shirt just like one of those shirts with like the fake abs?
No.
No, it's like the Supreme shirts, but instead of Supreme, it says Power.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, the idea I would think would be that, like I said, you could have all the different sort of like puff flavors. The different like slime flavors would all be like different drinks. Squirt. All right, this is a message to manager Sabotender at the Square Enix Cafe. Yes, I follow the Twitter account. I know that they have a Cactar manager there. Reach out to me, please. Let me go to Japan and just go to the cafe.
Senor Sabotender, I have the goods.
Yes, I have the goods. I have the boba tea ideas. This could be big. This could be like the ice cream shop Soon Scoops. Which you've not seen them. It's great.
Oh, Soon Scoops is great. But now, if you drink the pink puff boba tea,
Yes.
do you have to dance?
Yes, you absolutely must have to dance.
Yeah, Soon Scoops, so good. If you've never seen their menu, it's so good.
Have you considered posing as an Olympic athlete in order to get into
No.
Japan so you can go to the cafe?
No,
People
they'll
will
make
be like watching the Olympic opening ceremony, and you'll just be there with your pink puff
They'll
drink,
make-
walking alongside.
they'll make me sleep on their weird beds,
Oh yeah, they're weird, like
cardboard
Jenga
beds.
They're weird Jenga beds. Yeah.
I don't want to sleep on the weird bed.
That sounds like an
Sacrifices
extra-
must be made for the Final Fantasy cafe.
I'll just go to the cafe. I'm mad because I can never go. They don't do the Final Fantasy 15 stuff anymore. I can never experience the memory lane pastries.
The weird beds will continue until morale improves.
Oh, okay. Is this what we're looking for?
Well,
Kinda.
could be. We found some bread.
I think that's 2 for me then with the pan.
Yay!
You're taking my. You're gonna put me out of a job, then.
Oh, you said bread.
Yes.
It's Pan.
That took me a while. I'm the one that knows Spanish. Wow.
I mean, it's Pan in like so many different languages, dude.
It is.
It's pan in Japanese. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's where I was going for.
Yes, but that's because they borrowed it from the Portuguese.
Yeah, and like, oh my gosh, what is that show called? Hold on.
Oh boy, here we go.
If bread is spelled pain in French, does that mean that Pain Man in France is
Yes.
Bread Man?
Oh no! Well, back. Okay, went back when we
Oh
did
boy, here we go
the
again.
the 2v2 invitational. We did have I forget what the actual name of the team was, but it was
Yeah. Ugh, I don't remember.
Pit01 on her team had they of course had a Pain Man theme, and it was Dark Knight Cecil holding a loaf of bread.
Love it. Also, the show I'm thinking of is Yakitate Japan, which
Okay,
is an anime about bread making, and
is it free isekai time?
and
Boy.
the only reason that I know that pan means bread in Japanese is because they make their signature bread in the show is Japan.
Oh, that's great. Wait!
Wow.
You had to tell me what constitutes Japan.
I don't even remember. It's been ages since I
Okay.
actually I read the manga. It's been ages, but
Okay.
like I just remember that pun because that was also when I learned that obviously in Japan it's Nippon, not Japan. So
Oh, we're back to eggs.
oh yes. Do we have any chips though? I guess if we had chips, we'd be playing poker, not darts.
This is true.
I mean, or blackjack, or this, or that, or.
Very true. Very, very, very casino themed. We even have a wheel.
We
So-
do. We do have a wheel. Let me see if I can get it on the mic.
Had I known this would be casino thing, I would have worn something more classy instead of what I'm wearing, which I won't elaborate.
I mean, I'm wearing pajama pants and a hoodie, so like,
Everyone gets to see my T-shirt later. Also, here you go. In terms of continuity, here's a continuity thing. I have actually worked to make sure that I wear a different t-shirt every single episode.
Wow, great job.
Oh, okay. So I thought you had messed up last week, but
Yep.
then I just remembered that was the shirt that you wore when you came to visit.
Yes, I was the same Revolutionary Girl Utena shirt I wore when I came to visit you in person.
Because I saw it last week and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, right. Never mind. That's why I know that shirt.
Okay, everyone, full disclosure from Veteran Tracker. When this happens, when like nothing happens for 20 minutes in a seed, I will boot a Pokemon on my phone. Full disclosure.
I mean, that's fair.
And I will do that now, but you are too fun.
Oh no.
Also, unless you reset out of it, Warlink has the spoon.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is why you don't do that, even though I haven't done it.
He's doing his grind right now, so I'm assuming this is like the last grind he's planning on doing for the rest of the seed too, and he's just gonna carry on from there.
I'd imagine so. What I find interesting here is our runners have taken two very different paths through this seed. Warlink leaning heavily on the samurai arrows, Gambit playing a bit more traditionally. Warlink's only a little bit ahead. Gambit's about to get the pan, and we'll have done everything else that Warlink has done that has given any sort of key item. So as far as these two races are concerned, we've got a race in our hands.
We do, and it's interesting because Gambit had to like double dip tower, which Warlink didn't have to do because he already had the tower key, stuff like that. So he's had a lot of things to sort of drag him back a little bit too along the way. But I'm gonna imagine he's gonna go right down and turn in that pan without necessarily doing more grind right here. So we'll see what happens.
Now, if this ends up being Harp in package, you are definitely going to take the crown for being the witch of this episode of Wacky Races. I will bequeath that title to you.
All right. This is the moment of truth I've been waiting for this whole day.
Yeah, this is your final exam.
Will I have been right about the things that I guessed with no knowledge whatsoever?
Kapan.
Yeah, it literally, wow, look at them. They're both turning in pan. Obviously, Warlink has levels. Okay, well, no. That's Assassin Dagger. So things that this could be if Demist is not the answer. Be Darkness Crystal, Harp, or our Rat Tail, which would lead to either Harp or Darkness Crystal. So if we see a Pink Tail or a package or another whammy, we got to go back into that hook route, which is funny considering the hook was the first thing we found.
Yeah, the only other way it could be is if package is demissed.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't think anyone will sit through that cutscene. We can go down the hook route and check King Queen first.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone that would take that unless you went to go peek and it was a Fu, because Fu has 50 levels. Warlink wouldn't take him at this point likely, but Gambit might still, because Gambit's playing this more traditionally. This is just eerie that they're both here. Oh, there's Darkness. Okay. I'm sad because there was a thing I was gonna do if we found the Twin Harp, and like the chances of that being the case now are very low unless the Rat Tail is exactly behind the Twin Harp.
I feel like that's a scary Darkness Crystal too. Once you've seen the entire seed, and you've got to feel like everyone else has probably seen the entire seed. Now you're like, well, it is one of 6 spots on the moon.
Yeah, or it's still Team Mystic King Queen, and the Darkness Crystal is just a complete bait.
More arrows, more arrows, more arrows.
Yeah, Warlink's going, all right, give me more arrows. Unfortunately, there were not any Artemis arrows for sale in the Coca-Cola shop that I saw, so.
It was one of those
200
shops you'd
arrows.
be like happy to see if it wasn't spending all your money on Dart Seed.
Because it was like, what, Zeus gauntlets? That was all I really
Protect
saw.
Ring.
Yeah, I
and
thought
a
there
couple
was
other
Protect
things.
Rings. Yeah. I think it was the Murasames were there. It was a pretty nice shop, but definitely not something that you necessarily want when you can drop 14,000 GP on a 99 stack of samurai arrows. But both racers racing the big whale. Gambit's taken a small lead because Warlink did detour to get those extra arrows. This is exciting. An hour and 19 minutes in, and our runners have converged after going through the seed. Not only completely different routes, but completely different approaches.
Yeah, and we also have the other people running off stream too. And my big wonder is if we're gonna see someone finish soon, because I feel like there might just be 1 in 8 people, maybe 1 in 8 person tries and finds a way to sneak past that Maga Sisters fight earlier and ends up going to the moon sooner.
Yeah. Where was that Bahamut orb from? That was from Zot, right?
Yeah, I think so, but Warlink is going to the giant.
Oh, I actually kind of dig this.
Spice! Spice, 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 spice.
This has gone from like your standard bubble tea to your pink puff dragon fruit tea.
This, from where I'm standing, this is Warlink like making the big gamble to win. Going, all right, let's see if D-Mist is here, with D-Mist leading to Rat Tail. It's such a small chance, but if it pays off, it's hype.
You gotta take a risk every now and again. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, there's D-Mist though, so this is bad risk.
All right. Well, never mind.
No, it's not Spice. Still Spice.
Also, D-Mist at Bahamut, very punchy.
Such punch, much value.
Also, I didn't realize that Gambit had also done a grind. Yeah, so our runners were basically even getting their big whales. Holy moly. Oh, hey, look, free fight. If you want more experience, Warlink, here you go.
I mean, I guess the character could still be good if he decides he wants to, ditch Rydia or Porum if it ends up being a Fu. I could see one of those happening.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was Giacomo who said it, but I'm pretty sure Sid just threw that Rune Axe.
Rune Axe Senpai!
Rune Axe Senpai!
Throw me with all your might.
This is a deep sadness that can only be soundtracked by the penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On.
Do 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 do.
Thank you very much for doing the penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On, because I could not think what that was.
Scala doing us all a good service here.
I mean, I was about to start pulling up, was it? It's a Cure SQ, which is Square Enix music, but done with recorders.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Do they do a Chocobo thing? They do, don't they? Ooh, I know.
They will have to do.
Yes, I have.
it's
I actually
impossible
have
not
that
to.
on my Chocobo playlist.
Oh,
Ooh,
speaking of Pan Man,
that hard
Wow.
reset.
Sid would have survived that, but was looking for D-Mist, so decided, nope, let's go to the moon. So yeah, that confirms that was definitely a D-Mist check. Yeah, that was a nope. But Gambit is now gotten through the D-Mist that Warlink was looking for. So we'll get a potential key item reward here. Now, if you're Gambit, do you go back down to the Earth to check this right away? Oh boy, there's an admin armor. Not that important in this flag set, but it's good for defensive value.
Do you want to go really fast and throw things faster?
You like fast?
That was a few weeks ago.
That's a good point. What point is berserking better than chucking things? I feel like Gambit's kind of proving always, but I'm not
I was
really
like,
sure.
with the able lance on this cane and admin armor, I think berserking's probably better for Gambit. Now Warlink's just all in on the dart strategy, and I'd love to see the Forsaken, like just forsaking, you know, any proper fight command. Just go, no, there is no fight. There's only darts. Oh, Warlink's on a Demist hunt. Warlink is probably thinking, if I had to guess, Warlink is thinking, I faded that Darkness Crystal for so long and nobody is done yet. Demist is probably hiding somewhere. And when you're in a big group race, that's the type of meta play that sometimes you have to make, to gamble and see if it pays off. Unfortunately, we know that it's not going to pay off here. We know where Demist is. Being in cave value, and it's just the fact that pan was locked behind a nasty fight at Asura. But I love this. I do love this. If you are trying to go, okay, I have my levels, can I just get go mode without having to worry about bosses?
Yeah, then there's a question of when he eventually goes to the moon, what direction does he take? Ooh, Demist does nothing.
Womp womp.
Whammy. Yep. All right. I would think that if you're doing these face checks here, I think you check K value first when you go to the moon.
Alchemy's right. You can check that.
You can check it. It's not going to do much. It doesn't have very high power, but you can check it. Hey, look, a lunar cane.
I feel like Warlink is making like really good decisions, but he's sort of like going through like this slapstick comedy way of the siege just not paying off any of them. It's like, nope. Hey, if he goes to cave value after this, then he's gonna immediately find that Demist that he's been looking for. Go back to check it. Nope, it's a banana peel out of that too.
Yeah, just cue the Benny Hill theme. There's some EMs clean. All right. Oh, but Warlink left a save at Cave Bahamut.
Oh no, but we know this is a womp.
You get the admin armor.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not entirely a womp.
Yeah, it's very good save scumming play from him too, with just having saves everywhere.
Warlink sees the Demist, goes, dang it, if I just come down here first. Which I think is probably what I would have done. If I was going to save scum for Cave Bahamut, I probably would have peeked down here first. Make sure it wasn't here, rather than going in, wasting a bunch of time. But, say la vie.
It looks like Gambit's going bottom up on the actual moon altars, though, so that's interesting. Just going for the density down towards the end instead of trying to find the quickest thing he can get to.
Yeah, it might feel, having gone back to check the Demist, went, well, there goes the time that I would have liked to spend doing the mirror altar. Let's just go ahead and go down bottom.
Yep, does end up going right, so definitely heading towards those, not diverting for Crystal Sword Altar or anything like that.
While Warlink is just chucking a bunch of samurai arrows. It's consistent damage from every character, which when you see a single samurai arrow being thrown for like 2,000 damage, you're like, that's not really that big a deal, but realize that it's every one of your characters is doing that 2,000 damage, and that adds up very quickly.
Noodle time.
Ooh. Now, Viatan did qualify the World Championship starts.
So what's your favorite ramen?
Ooh, when I lived down in Atlanta, there was a sort of like a real deal ramen place called Tauntaun Ramen that I got to go to a couple of times. And let me make sure. Can I look up their menu while I'm doing this? I can. All right.
I have opened Pandora's box on purpose. I'm a master.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
They did the completely classic tonkatsu ramen, and it was amazing.
When I was still living in Texas, the Dallas area, there's a ramen chain called Ramen Hakata, and they do a fantastic kimchi ramen. I love it so much.
I've yet to eat like actual real for real ramen, and I can't wait until I had the chance.
Ooh.
All right, Warling's gonna get this admin armor. Probably gonna save scum this demist, and I would not blame him for it.
Wyvern.
Oh, hi, Blarg. Blarg.
Aw, didn't do anything.
He's just here having a blast.
Wyvern used blast, but nothing happened. Also, yeah, did the noodle have anything? We were definitely distracting the tracker, and I was definitely not paying attention.
The noodle had an Avenger for that cane and a pink tail.
There we go, pink tail.
Okay, so Gambit's strategy of let's not dart anything is paying off, and that makes me like a little pouty, grumpy of.
Oh. Well, the thing is, we have had a finisher come in.
Oh, nice.
Klopfer finished in first place with a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 1 second. So congrats to you, Klopfer.
GG's, Klopfer. And hey, you want some more cane weaponry? Here, I have a Dragoon Spear. Where is our rat tail?
Where could it be? Believe it or not, it's not here.
So far, that leaves 3 moon altars left, and any one of them could also be the harp holding a
harp. Also, shout outs to Demus check on the left side, always confusing me because the trees every week. Where in the world is Carmen's and Rat Tail? I love it. Hi, Bigan. Wow, these moon bosses are not the friendliest. They're not the worst, but they're just not particularly friendly.
Bigan definitely qualified for like the darts championship here. I mean,
Also,
as did one of his arms, but I'm not telling you which one.
Yeah, one of them is not supposed to be here. We're gonna need to get him DQ'd. Also, Phylum, if you know, what is Blast supposed to do? I ask you because you're the one that tends to know these things.
Looks like Team Wyvern's blasting off again.
The Mind Flayer ability.
Oh, Mind Blast, yeah.
That would track. But I think it fails for some weird reason.
So it tries to check for the paralyze first, and if the enemy's immune to paralyze, it just misses completely and doesn't do damage.
Yeah, that's what it is. So like, if it misses your party, it just won't do anything. Yeah. Also, Warlink going top down. Will this be the Rat Tail, or will this be Valvalis? Oh, you have Dart. You're fine. Don't worry about this.
Yeah, I almost wonder if he even wants to jump to knock her out of tornado form here.
Oh my
honestly.
gosh. Gambit finds a Mura down here at the Moss altar. So not only is it not what he's looking for, it's like this weird, insulting version of vanilla. And for some reason, I just had like... And so if you want to know how my brain works, when I said a weird, insulting version of vanilla, my brain went from vanilla to Neapolitan ice cream to Napoleon to a tiny Napoleon on the carton of a vanilla ice cream container hurling insults at you.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to get him to chill out, but it hasn't worked.
Which is surprising considering he's been in the freezer.
That pun was not intentional, but I'll take it anyways.
Oh, Whirling gets the package. Well, we know it's not going to be demist, but... so that leaves Wyvern Altar exclusively, which means I think it has to be Harp?
I'm so excited if it's Harp.
I think it has to be.
Ooh.
It couldn't Rat Tail give Harp?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Dang
Aw.
it. 50-50. We have 50-50. This is the problem with me making the objective Rat Tail and not Pink Tail, is Rat Tail can still lead the stuff. So it's 50-50 here. Come on, Harp.
Harp.
Though if I'm going to meta this, judging by Klopfer's finish time, I imagine it is not Harp.
No.
Why are you
Yes.
gonna bring the meta into fun and games?
But this is also Demarine strats would have paid off here. Do Crystal Sword Alter first.
I mean, Demery is usually right about like everything, so.
Yeah, Demarine knows what's good. All right, Warlink, if you're going top down, are you going to go to Crystal Sword Altar? Because you could, like, so for Warlink's sake, he wants this to be Rat Tail if he goes Crystal Sword right now, so that he doesn't go down further looking for the Rat Tail. For our sake, as commentators, I want this to be Harp.
Even if it was Harp, like he will still probably full clear the moon just in case.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if it was Rat Tail, he wouldn't full clear is the thing.
Oh, for sure.
Yes!
Yay! You did it! Good witch powers.
It's
I
not a
didn't even see the Harp.
17-17 in practice, but in spirit, it's a 17-17.
I mean, where did the Pink Tail come from again?
It was where
Ribbon.
Ribbon Room.
Yes.
So Warlink will 17 out of 17 this.
By the way, as we were talking, we have our second place finisher. That is Scythe Marshall coming in with a time of 1 hour, 34 minutes, 51 seconds. Congrats to you, Scythe.
GG's Scythe Marshall. All right, so now we got to see here. So is Gambit going to go? Does Gambit now have exit? Gambit hasn't done Zot.
Oh. I thought he did saw it.
Does he not have Rosa? Who is in his party? He has
I
Rosa. He's
don't
been casting
remember.
Berserk. What is happening?
Maybe he reset out of Zot, but that doesn't make any sense.
Pink Tail does not give an item, so Rat Tail is going to be at Harp. That is the play. I'm so confused what Gambit is doing. I need to see Gambit's party and then see if he has a Rosa, what her spell. Okay, so you're walking to the Murder Altar, so you're going to get the package. Gambit, I have so many questions right now. Anyway, Warlink is through the noodle.
Which is unfortunate, because that means he's going to clear every other altar on the moon before he gets that heart at this rate.
Yeah.
Damn, but what are you doing?
Gambit's gonna get the
Oh.
package because he doesn't know this is the package. Yeah, there's a Rosa in this party. He must have not done Zot. Oh, I don't see exit in the spell list, but it could be further down. But yeah, for there's a question in chat. Pink Tail will give an admin armor on this flag set. Pink Tail is never a key item check. It is just a good piece of equipment. If adamant armors are on, it's an adamant armor. If adamant armors are off, it is a random tier 7 piece of equipment. Yep, Gambit going for the Zerk strat. Slow but steady here. You can still get through this defense. But yeah, look at that. Avenger, Able Lance.
It did a
Having trouble.
thing! Yay!
Oh, yay! Let's do the thing. Woo!
So proud of Wyvern. This
Yeah.
must be what it feels like when you take your child to their soccer game and they score a goal.
Or they
Using jam nukes.
exactly. Or they just nuke the other team. That's how soccer works, right? Alchemy, that's how soccer works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the EuroLeague, what's going on, and then Italy did a big goal with a giant ball of flame. It was amazing to watch. Let me tell you, I know all about soccer.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot as the one European in the room.
So, chat pointing out that, pretty sure Gambit did fade Zot. What else is confusing there is that he has a perfectly good Rydia that I'm pretty sure knows Warp. He could have warped backwards instead of walking back. Which, I don't know if anyone in this voice chat has ever warped back out of the lunar subterranean, but it's almost more painful than walking, but it is technically faster.
About to say, I remember warping here, and it's wild because I did not know where I was going to end up anytime I cast warp. I thought I did, but I did not.
It takes far too many warp casts to get back out of here. Warlink has not done the Crystal Sword Altar yet, Alchemy. So no harp in hand. But Gambit is going to go back down to the earth. Literally going to not only 17 out of 17 this, but 28 out of 28 this seed as well. That always feels good.
This seed is not polite.
Like Gambit won 28 out of 28 because Gambit did fade Earth Crystal, but Warlink is going to continue. All right. Gonna get a black chocobo. Where you going? Where you going?
I gotta do a music change for harp.
He might have been thinking for a moment.
Oh,
maybe
no!
he'll see him and think,
Is he gonna go Zot first?
No, Gambit, no! Oh, wait, why are you going to me? Are you
There's no
going?
free-
Are you going to the treasure? Okay.
Well, let's just put Warlink back in the driver's seat, I think.
We got our ways.
Yeah, Gambit having faded this is what managed to let him catch up, which is what I was a little confused about earlier. I was like, how did he get back here so quickly?
Let me turn
he had
Gambit down a
faded
bit.
this. So, no harp check just yet.
Is it better now? Is the volume better now, chat? Because we had that technical difficulty at the beginning. So I'm hoping the volume is okay. Trigger! Yeah! Our wonderful MD Gremlin.
My precious child.
Just the gremlin.
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 Okay, definitely needs to be lower on Gambit's side. Thank y'all. I appreciate.
Oh,
There's
oh
the
god.
victory.
It's gonna kill, which is the point of doing it at this point, but
Hey, did you know that Trigger is weak to thunder?
yeah.
And as this is happening, we have rounded out the podium in the race room. Pyre coming in third place with a time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 46 seconds. Congrats to you, Pyre.
GG's Pyre. Also, I forgot Gauntlet was here, so Gambit's gonna be here a little bit longer.
Fun times.
at least he has some J items to burn these down a little bit quicker than having to dart his way through them. Maybe even Flame would take down some of these too.
I'm sure Gambit's just given up on the dart command complete at this point.
Dart who?
Exactly. All right, so Warlink is now here at the Crystal Sword Altar. This is basically, he's going to get this and know that, all right, cool, I got to go do Harp now. So our runners, honestly, will probably be heading to Harp very similar times. I think Warlink's going to have probably a 60 to 90 second advantage, if I had to take a guess.
It's hard to say because I don't know how much slower this Elements fight's gonna be with the darts. It feels like the start strategy has been slower in basically every single fight, but at the same time, I don't know.
I mean, you got Nuke, so Nuke helps. Hey, game's throwing more arrows. Woo! Yeah, see, that was very quick. Couple darts and a nuke, and we're done. All right, so Whirling just needs to exit out, take the cutscene back down, and head on over to Cape Magnus.
Yeah, I think he's in assault. I think you're right. Like a minute lead at the moment.
Chat pointing out that Gambit is going to have the faster Z fight just due to the overwhelming power of that Able Lance Avenger Kane. So Whirling's gonna, if Whirling wants to, win between our two restrained racers, he is going to need a significant time advantage probably going into that fight.
Yeah, although it is possible that you could just, pop a Star Veil, be bouncing nukes and wipes with Rosa and Rydia, and then he has that Avenger at this point in time too. He could actually just replicate that if he wants, but I'm not sure if he wants to because he seems really committed to this. And honestly, commitment to the bid is honorable.
And here's the thing: is if you're just darting, I'm pretty sure if you just hold A and your samurai arrows in the top left, it's going to work just as if you were queuing up instant attacks. Just darting samurai arrows for 3,000 per character, that's effectively what you need to completely skip second Big Bang. You just want 12,000 damage per round. That would be 15,000 damage. So that's probably going to be valid. Oh, also.
I also see Alchemy has found the wonderful 90s trip that is Sobe labels with the snowboard lizard and like that. It was an extreme sports themed drink.
Yes, so I love Sobe.
Oh, so like G Fuel, the Fuel for Gamers TM, but like way before.
Yeah, but for the X Games.
Oh.
So it was like G Fuel for the X Gamers. So it's like X Fuel.
What's it with the powerful girls? The
Chemical
XL
X.
Or whatever.
Chemical X was just strawberry banana Sobe.
I mean, that actually makes total sense.
Okay, but what if it was strawberry Fruitopia instead? I really want to go 90s drinks.
Fruitopia is not a Disney film I want to watch. Thank you very much.
It's gonna be coming up in Pixar. They're running out of ideas at this point in time.
I mean, why not just what is the drink? I think of a flavor of this drink. Hold on.
You have to try to think about it because we're going to have some music. Swag Chocobo.
Yeah, I love the swag chocobo.
Chocobo.
All right, and there is our rat tail. Whirling is in go mode. We've known that for ever since he got the heart, but now he's officially in go mode, and we'll be turning in his objective.
Ooh, we have to do the thing.
We do have to do the thing.
Yes, it's
What
time.
thing?
The thing. The thing.
Do I get to throw darts?
I mean, you can try. It's time for the secret chat objective.
Oh yeah, the thing.
Which I have to think, what is the secret chat objective this week?
Would you eat egg and chips or whatever?
No, I would eat egg and chips. Yes, no, that's an easy one. That's an easy one.
I really just want this to get to the boss scroll and someone has 26 posse skill.
Because of the egg and chips.
Exactly. That would be the perfect cap for this.
All right, there we go. Another Evan armor. And rat tail. What is that rat tail gonna be? It's not gonna be a key item. I'm gonna take a stab, and I'm gonna say that this is gonna be Artemis arrows.
I'm gonna go with Artemis bow. Nope.
Masamune. Okay. You at least had the right tier.
More music.
But also the other thing. What do we do?
I get there. Shush.
I have to interrupt music for giving Kane MP.
Yay! Give Kane MP. Okay.
All right, we can talk again.
We can talk again.
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, Warlink is getting set up here. Gambit now has Rat Tail is in go mode. Nth, do you want to ask a question?
Well, I'm going to ask everyone a question.
Yeah, you ask your question, but there's another question that needs to be asked. So.
Okay. So my question is what?
Sorry, I'm gonna make everyone wait just a quick second, because as soon as Gambit gets on this chocobo.
No! So
I don't know why that was so loud. I don't know why that was so loud. But the joke was made in everyone's ears. I apologize.
No!
I had that balanced, by the way. I don't know
It's
what
not
happened.
balanced. It's not balanced at all.
I don't know.
Had. You can no longer have it.
The had was doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Well, Shala, go ahead.
I've lost control of my show. My question is, what other FF4 slime drinks would you like to drink? The purple Maravoise, the golden flan, the white moose, or I just don't like any of these.
And you want to ask the other question?
Yeah, you go ahead and ask the other question.
Sure, there's like 560 or some odd number of Z sprites possibly in the pool at this point in time. We can't really move Z anywhere else from where he is at this point in time because that wouldn't be fair on anyone else. So now we have one question only to ask that I have to ask really quickly because we don't have very much time. And that question is, whose butt are we going to kick tonight?
You got it out before the crystal went off. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Hold on, let me like push your talk and clap again. Hold on, let me.
There we go.
Also, I just want to point out that we did not make it through a Wacky Race episode without an audio-related technical difficulty. Except it wasn't Scala this time; it was me.
I mean, I also had the one at the very beginning of stream, but no one's gonna know that. It's
you, Scala.
Yes.
You are just peeking your mic. I am not
I
hearing
know.
you at all.
I'm sorry.
Like it is just completely gone.
I am too powerful for my mic. We all know that. By the way, while we've been talking, Tybalt finished 4th at a time of 1:45.45, and NQ Dave just finished in 5th with a time of 1:53.34.
Hey.
Also Jigglypuff.
This is not the cutest right possible because we had in was the Omnidextrous seed.
Chicklemas.
We had Chicklemas. Jigglypuff was annoyed at my audio goof. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Plus, I feel like this is one of the sprites that gets really terrifying when it flashes. It's not quite to the level of that moon, but it is close.
No.
No, he's still recovering from the moon.
Buddha must know. Haunts my dreams. Also, while we do have a moment here, I know it's all in good fun. I am sincerely sorry to any headphone users because that was very loud and I did not mean that. So I do sincerely apologize.
It's not a stream unless you apologize to headphone users.
Yeah.
I forgive you.
Anyways, it does seem like Warlink did go for
Just
putting
the whole
that
day.
Avenger on Kane too.
Yeah, Avenger and then just whole day with everyone else. And we're already at Rocks. Yeah, that worked out perfectly.
All right, everyone's favorite question: Z fight finish first, or just the poll finish first?
Poll wins.
Same time.
Oh, it was the same time. You're right. Holy moly.
It's the same time. So GG's to
Purple Bavarois?
Bavarois.
Bavarois.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I was like, I know I have like the gist of that. I just can't
Alright.
make my mouth
Think
make the
that-
sound.
6th place.
I think so, yeah.
Yes. All right.
GG's to Warlink. We'll see if we can get him in here for an interview.
Fortunately, though, we will need to retime, check the frames to see whether or not the poll won.
Yeah. No. Oh. One chat saying tie, we have to run another race.
No.
No.
Yeah, how many legs is this World Championship of Darts going?
50.
We have
50
enough
50
time. at
legs. All the
keyboard.
legs.
All the legs.
Okay.
Speaking of legs and bad segues, Warlink, GG's.
Unfortunately, I don't hear you if you are talking, Warling.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed that run.
Yes, we
that
did.
was fantastic.
Yeah, the goal for this race is basically, since this community club is just all silliness, all that stuff, and you know what? I'm going full ham for this race, so I'm happy. I had a blast with this run.
Yeah, it was great to watch. I'm glad that you put the arrows to good effect, especially on the Zeromus fight. I was wondering if you were just gonna like stick the samurai arrows in the top left and hold A, and it looks like that's what you did. So
Yeah, it's when the first time I played this Wacky flag, it took me like 15 minutes in when my party was like low level mages, all that stuff, don't have any good stuff around it, and I thought I was like, wait, I can throw arrows, and you thought about it. Arrows is just basically a really huge dart. A lot of darts. So basically, I just go find something and just dart all the arrows everywhere. So yeah, basically what you said. After I dart all the high level stuff, and I just basically hold A and just wait until the Roman is dead.
yeah, absolutely. And Gambit has now finished his Zeromus fight. I presume that's 7th place. Scholar with someone. Okay. So 1 hour 57 minutes and 30 seconds. So GG's to him. We'll get him in for an interview here in a moment as well. But yeah, so GG's. You clearly had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun watching you. What do you think about the seed, or just general thoughts on the Wacky challenge, or on other Wacky challenges you may want to see in the future from this club?
Yeah, this is the flag I really want to see because out of all the 25 wacky flags and
32.
32. Excuse me.
You're good.
And this is one of the few that I wanted to race that was on the wheel. So basically, it's like once that came, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna race this no matter what. And there are a few flags that are basically all silliness, all that stuff. But there are other flags that basically you have to rethink how to play it because it changed something that you have to rework it and all that stuff. For example, Save Us Big Chuck Boat is one of them, a slightly big magnet, night mode, and all that stuff. So if you're going to ask me which flag I want to see next week, I can't race it because I'll be out of town that week, but I want to see how people handle night mode.
Ooh, night mode is a good one.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is good.
Yeah, it is good as long as you don't get like without spoiling it too much, if the starting item isn't magma key or hook or darkness, it's really interesting how people will tackle that seed.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, thank you so much for racing. I'm pretty much out of questions. As I mentioned a couple times during this restream, I'm running on so little sleep, and I have talked myself completely exhausted. So, and Scala, Alchemy, got any questions?
Do you like boba tea? Bubble tea?
I never had bubble tea yet, so.
I will tell you. If there's a Dunkin' Donuts near you, Dunkin' Donuts now has bubble tea. So if you'd like to try it.
Okay. I think there's a Dunkin' Donuts near me, so
Okay.
if I'm not near it, I'll try it.
So, Warling, if you had a Final Fantasy IV weapon in your hand, which one would you chuck and why would you dart it?
Crystal Sword just to assert dominance.
Beautiful.
Fair.
And do you have a question?
No, y'all got to all the questions I had, so just GG's. That was a very fun race to watch. I feel like it probably wasn't the most fun to run once you got to the point where you last locationed it, but
I was hoping it was behind Demoness, but I was wrong. But last location is like, you know what? I'm going full ham with this.
We did appreciate your spicy giant check, by the way.
Also, we for chat, for anybody watching, Gambit did clear 26 bosses.
Yes, the egg.
Nice.
So we got the and we're like only at 25. Okay, but we got the egg and chips. So yeah, thank you so much, Warlink. Do you just think we're gonna get Gambit in here for his interview? Yeah, just thanks again.
Thank you guys for the commentary. I'm definitely going to watch this back to see how. So I just want to see how silliness the commentary it is compared. If I know about the past few weeks, this could be a blast. Just not only seeing me running, but what you guys have to say.
Yeah, there's. I'd say it's probably about 30% talking about the seed, 70% silliness. So
It's a good ratio.
a good ratio for wacky races, absolutely.
All right, thank you again, Warlink.
Thank you all for the pre-stream, all that stuff. So everyone have a nice day.
Thank you.
And now Gambit is here. Gambit, do you like bubble tea?
I actually don't know. I'm not a tea drinker.
Ooh! Now, here's the thing. Have you had bubble lemonade?
Gambit left the room.
Oh, okay, bye. Wait, did someone put Gambit in timeout for not liking bubble tea?
Yes.
I feel like I got yeeted from the room. Yes.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Now I was going to bring up. Do you like lemonade? Because there's also bubble lemonade, which is really good.
Yes, I do like lemonade. I've never tried bubble lemonade, but I do like lemonade.
I would recommend trying bubble lemonade because
Okay.
that's what got me into bubble tea. Was I tried the lemonade first, and I found that I really enjoyed that. And then from there, I sort of made the jump to the tea. This will all make sense when you watch the VOD back later.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
absolutely.
sure. I'm absolutely sure.
So, Gambit, GG's. I have one just really big question here.
Yes.
What do you know how good arrows are on this flag set?
I learned towards the back end of the scene, yes.
Okay, because every time you went back to buy more drain spears and you would just move down from the samurai arrows that are right above those drain spears, I was like, oh no, Gambit. The samurai arrows are 50 attack power compared to the drain sword's 88, but like 1/40th of the cost.
Yeah, once I started kind of darting arrows towards the end, I was like, oh wow, these are actually doing major damage. I probably should have been doing this from the start, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I saw you dart a poison arrow about halfway through the scene. I was like, oh, maybe he'll realize, and you went back and bought more drain spears, and I was like, nope, never mind. But then you chucked a lit arrow there near the end, and I was like, I think you figured it out now.
Yeah, so once I realized, oh, okay, arrows, yes, lit arrow, okay, cool. I'm fine. This is fine. Considering this is the first dart scene I've played, so
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's the thing with the Wacky races. It's fun, especially when we get people that haven't played them before, because unsolved metas, so to speak, are very entertaining to watch. And we had a good balance here. Warlink on the left on our restream was using the arrow strategy, and then you were going more traditional with like sprinkling in the darting. And y'all were neck and neck for probably like 1 hour 20 minutes on. Y'all were fairly neck and neck on the restream. Like y'all were launching the big whale at the same time. It was really, really cool to see that the more traditional strategy on your side was keeping up with the wacky strategy on Warlink's side.
Yeah, this scene was a thing.
Yeah, nice 17-17, 20-28. You killed 26 bosses, which, Nth, do you want to explain why that's funny?
No, but I do want to say congratulations on getting the egg and chips. I'm not going to explain why, but congratulations
You got the
on
egg and chips.
You got the egg and chips, Gambit. Google egg and chips, and yeah, you'll understand why that's funny.
Okay.
So, Gambit, if you could dart IRL any weapon in Free Enterprise, which one would it be?
Oh god, in real life?
Yeah, in your hand. Just like chuck it.
I mean, I'd still have to go with the drain spears because it just sounds so much fun chucking a drain spear at somebody.
Okay, understood.
That's why I kept going back for them, because they're so much fun to chuck.
If it's in real life, why would you be chunking it at somebody? I would hope you'd be chunking it at a target.
Yes. Please make it be a target.
I personally would like to chunk just the archer bow, just because
I technically work in customer service, so there are some people that I'd like to check out. Sorry.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah, there are zombies.
Oh yeah, they're zombies. But don't chuck a drain spear at a zombie. I mean, it'll work fine because it's dart, but just make sure you don't actually like. Just make sure you don't like swing it. Okay, we're getting off track here.
We were on track.
We left the tracks behind.
Yes.
We had tracks at home.
Again, I think I learned last week. Wacky races don't have tracks. There's no tracks here.
There's no tracks here.
I tried to track. Keyboard try.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm getting delirious. I can't even like try and segue us to a sign off. Does anyone have any other questions before we move on to the wheel?
Did you enjoy yourself, Gambit? That's my question. What do you want to see next week? That's the big question.
Right. Yeah, the question I always ask. Right, I forgot about it.
Oh god, yes, I did enjoy myself. This one, even though I came in last, it was fun. It was a good time. I don't know what I want to see. I kind of want to see Enemy Unknown if it's on the wheel.
It is not on the wheel.
It's not on the wheel.
That was a little too hard. We try to keep this light and fun.
Okay, then time is money then, because I think
that
that's
is too easy. We have to strike a balance.
Jeez, no, okay, whatever.
It's fine, Gambit. I'm sorry that we did not pick ones that you are very excited for.
It's all good.
Yeah, our criteria was very specific. It was needed a gameplay change, and it either needed to be lighthearted and fun, or provide like some light challenge, like something worth fighting for.
Yes.
But yeah, so we'll see what we're gonna get from the wheel here momentarily. Yeah. We're starting to run out of options.
All right.
The respins are getting really big.
Well, first of all, Gambit, thank you so much for letting us restream you, and we hope to see you back in either running or back in the booth another time.
Of course, y'all have a great rest of the day. I'm looking forward to seeing the wheel spin.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gambit.
So let's go ahead, swap over the music to the official wheel spin music.
And the wheel this week, just like last week.
Yes, what I did though is I increased the number of captain's choices because it was easier. It was easier to do that than renumbering everything. Also, I am very bright because the sun is very bright today. So
It is very bright outside.
I am very bright today. There we go.
That's a good thing in my book.
There we go. That's good enough. Good enough. It's only slightly blown out. Don't worry about it.
So this is the Wheel of Incongruity.
Yes.
Patent still pending?
Still not sponsored by IKEA, by the way.
Yeah, allegedly.
But I will let folks know that next week, it's all going to be on Zoe to do all this because I will not be around. It's for completely good reasons. It's because I get to go see my extended family for the first time since everything happened. So, but I look forward to seeing how Zoe handles the wheel spin.
Disastrously, but it'll be fun. Anyway.
It'll be the wheel of disaster next week.
Oh,
But
yes,
anyway,
perfect.
let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
That was a good one.
Good spin. I've gotten good at the spinning.
Good job.
All right. Oh, we're slowing down. Want somewhere in the middle. Oh, number 10.
Number 10, Mystery Juice.
Oh, one of our absolute favorites is the one that the mystery Wacky.
The
Yes.
Wacky Mystery Yaml
Yes.
is named after this because it's called lukewarm juice.
Delicious. I promise you that the FF4 boba teas are not lukewarm.
Nice.
And our bonus objective for that one is we must defeat Dr. Lugay, because clearly if anyone is going around and replacing all of our items with mysterious juices, it's Dr. Lugay.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Like, to call back to earlier, he's the afternoon doctor that's trying to replace everything with, like, the healthy, like, juice blends, but he's not telling anybody what's in them. Juice blends.
So, with that... Oh, also, I get to do...
you have a
another
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I have a thing. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on Lat Mackey's channel, I will be interviewed for Sequence Break. Talking about the FF4 free enterprise community. We'll be sure to go ahead, tweet that out, let folks know, and we hope that you all will come out and enjoy. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back over to the outro, so I can actually have my hands again. We have to go find someone to raid, but I think we know.
Yeah.
I think we know where we're going.
Yeah, I think so too.
We are going to go raid Invenerable.
Of
He
course.
is busy testing out some new beta flags.
Beta
And-
flag test.
Yes, beta flag testing, and I think it's going to be really fun. So I hope you all will go over there, give him lots of love from us, and we will see you all next week for our next episode of Wacky Races. Have a wonderful afternoon, y'all.
Goodbye.
See ya.